Y'all, what's up? We are here today at We Rock the Spectrum in Bristol, Tennessee. This is a play place for kids of every ability. So if you are looking for something to do, it's getting summer, it's getting warmer, and you need something for your kids to do during the day, I'm pretty comfortable here right now. So Miss Caitlin, tell me more about your business. Like, how did you start? How did this happen? How did we come about?
Yes, so our little business has been here since 2022, and we've really started growing in the last couple years. I purchased the business in 2025, and we've been expanding ever since. So we have different sections, we have different toys, different swings, different activities for children of all abilities and up to about the age of 10. We try very hard to make sure that we have an inclusive play place and that we do different activities and things that we can accommodate any ability.
When you say children of all abilities, like what does that mean?
Yes, so that means children who have neurodiversities, children who may have disabilities, children who have physical impairments, all of that. We try to make sure that we are totally inclusive of every child. We want to make sure that every child that steps through the door, no matter what they're facing, no matter what they're going through, feel loved and valued and have fun here. So we really think it's so important to make sure that every kid is accepted and valued here.
So why this business? Like, why is that important to you? Did you just randomly say, like, let me buy this really cool place for kids of all abilities? Or?
No, so I was actually a customer back in 2022. I came to the grand opening with my son, Sammy. My son has multiple disabilities. He was born premature, so he was 2 pounds 9 ounces when he was born. And from that, he has cerebral palsy and autism. And so we were looking for a place local where he could enjoy and he could go and be normal and have this sense of normalcy during his therapy and things like that. And we just couldn't find that anywhere. And then when this business opened, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the place. He used to have braces on his legs to help him with cerebral palsy. And the first thing that really struck me was the floor. The floor is padded. We have gates up. There's safety measures taken for our children who may have a hard time moving and with their motor skills and things like that. So this was the first place that he could be a kid and he could enjoy. And I never felt more included, and I was never more happy for him to be at a play place like this until we were here for the first time. I mean, I cried. I mean, I really did. I thought it was just amazing.
So knowing your story, you didn't open the business though, right? So how do you go from customer to owner?
So I got to know the former owners, Sarah Phillips and her family, just because Sammy and I lived here. This is the place that he loved, and we came here almost every day. I got to know the staff really well. I got to know Sarah very well. And fast forward a couple years, Sammy goes to pre-K, so that allows me to have a job and get back into working. And I worked here as an employee for a few months just to, I didn't think, oh, I'm going to buy the business at the time, but I thought this would be such a cool place to work and be, and I believe in the mission, and I love it so much, and really enjoyed my time. And then it just happened. Sarah said, do you want to buy it? And I said, Sarah, there's no way. I was like, no, there's no way. And then fast forward a few months later, and everything fell into place, and I was able to secure the financing, get everything in order, and it just happened. It was very, very nice that Sarah and I already had that relationship, and that we consider each other family anyway. So it happened in a very organic way.
Caitlin, I'm hearing a mission, I'm hearing a vision here. You go from customer to owner essentially overnight, right? There has to be something fueled there. There has to be something more. And you share with us about your son.
Yes.
But you're speaking to people who maybe don't know about this for the first time. Maybe they have children who fall under the category of what you've just described.
Yes.
What do you want them to know?
Oh, there's so much. To keep it short and sweet, I want anyone who hasn't visited us before, I want them to know that no matter what you're facing at home, no matter the medical complexities, no matter the behaviors, we are a safe space, because that is what I found for my son, and I want to broaden that to every family that needs it. I want to make sure that they know when they come in these doors, they're going to feel valued, they're going to be important, and they're going to be loved on, and we have something for every child. And that's really what without getting into a lot of it, that's that's the main thing I really want people to know.
I love that. I love that. All right, so now let's start talking about the different areas. I'm over here and I see the calming room. Let's just go to that real quick and tell me about that.
Let's go to the calming room. It's
I
so
could
much fun.
probably use that. Can I just come in here?
Yes, get you a bean bag, come in here and just sneak in and go to take a nap, you know?
I'm not going to say no to that. So tell me why. Like, what does this do for...
So this space, of course, it's very different from the rest of our space. And when you're in here, you can hear how the noise suddenly dampens, and it's very cool in here. We've got our twinkle lights on, so we don't need to turn the lights on ever, so it stays cold. This is for our children who may get a little too excited and who need to take a minute to breathe, and who need, if they have behavioral supports and they need a place to come before a meltdown, they can come here and they don't have to leave. We don't want anybody to ever feel like their child is too much or the behaviors are too much, you know. So we have this space that allows us to help the children before they ultimately have to leave. We never want parents to feel like, you know, their child can't calm down enough that they have to leave. So this space allows us to do this. And yes, you're right. Some adults come in here too, including me.
There's nothing wrong with that. Let's go over here. I see some costumes.
Yes.
Is this open for anybody? Can parents do this?
Parents,
that was a joke,
yeah,
by the way.
Parents put on the mask and the hat all the time because their kids.
Some light play.
I was going to say their kids really want them to get into the role. So we don't judge, you know, if that's what you've got to do, that's all right.
So tell me about the Imagination Station, everything you have over here.
So the Imagination Station, as you can see, it has a lot of different items, a lot of different play stations where the kids can go and really immerse themselves in these different worlds. And this is to help promote pretend play. It helps promote socialization because we often find that the kids really enjoy getting to know one another in the Imagination Station and really stretching their imagination and things like that. So we try to have things that invite group play, but are also fun for children to independently play and stretch their imagination.
Yeah. So I'm looking at something right here.
This is so cool.
This is the IFGS, the Interactive Floor Gaming System.
Yes.
So what happens if I well, hold on now.
Yeah.
What did I just do?
So it tracks your movement.
Give me that cotton candy.
Isn't that neat? So I just recently got this in about a week ago. And the reason that I added this is because we have a lot of kiddos, of course, who love technology. We have a lot of kids who love screens and technology. And our business really tries to get away from that, but this is a really good median. I think because you can still have the screen, but you're moving, you're filling that bucket. You know, you're filling both buckets. You're filling the physical movement, but you're also looking at a screen. So it's interactive and it feels like a game. So that is, and it's really cool. This thing has 120 games on it, and we can change them out anytime.
120 games?
120 games. I still
Caitlin,
play with this.
What's your favorite one? I know you have an answer.
I do, and it's really boring. There's a lotus pond.
Okay.
Where you can go in and like the fish will swim around you and like you make puddles and things
really
where you
cool.
step.
That's
the one. It's very boring, but I love it. It's very calming.
So what's this right here? This geodescent dome.
Yes, so this is our climbing dome. This is for our kiddos who really like to be up high, who like to test their climbing ability. And then of course we've got our thick crash pads underneath for our kids who really just like to drop. We have a lot of kids who think that's so fun to just get at the top and just crash down. So it's pretty fun.
It's one of the best sensory experiences, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
Crashing is very important here. As you can see, we've got some different crash pads and things out just for that input because kids really love it.
I'm seeing something really cool over here. Okay, let's go this way. I'll let you lead the way. Tell me about what we got some kids over here doing.
All right, so this is our zip line, and as you can see, we have two where our kids can just really experience this excitement of riding this down, getting to go a little bit above ground, getting to take flight, and then of course crashing onto the pads. I would venture to say that this is our most popular piece of equipment that we have here, as you can see.
I mean, I'm seeing these kids just wear this thing out right now.
Yes.
You have something up there I need clarification on. No adults on zip line. That's a little vague to me. I don't know what you mean.
Well, so we have a lot of adults who obviously would love to ride the zip line, but what we found is that they don't let the kids ride. Once we get up there, the adults don't let the kids take turns, so we have to keep our adults from
Okay,
that.
that may be something I would do with my children.
See,
so.
I know, that's why we have that, because the kids can't even use it.
So take me on a tour. Tell me, is there anything here that is Sammy's favorite?
Ooh, Sammy's favorite. Sammy's favorite would be this swing, this hammock swing
All right, let's
right
go
here.
over here and we'll look at it.
So Sammy loves all things movement and he loves swings. This particular hammock swing though, I don't know if I'll ever be able to take it down and switch it out because he would be so upset if I did. But the kids, they can just kind of envelope in here. And it gives them a nice a little bit of squeeze, a little bit of pressure for that input. But it can also swing really high, and that's what Sammy likes.
Yeah.
He likes to just go.
Let me ask you this. You seem to know a lot about this, right? And as a parent, but are there other places where you're trying to educate yourself? So if someone comes in here, maybe they have questions, you can answer them for them or point them in the right direction.
100%. So when I started this journey with Sammy, I actually went back to school and I now have my bachelor's in child and adolescent development. And I'm also in training for my RBT certification right now. So I'm about halfway through.
What is RBT?
That is Registered Behavior Technician. So that is part of the Applied Behavior Analysis, which is a type of therapy that is mainly used for autistic children. And that is the certification that leads us through how to communicate, how to help, how to, bring about progress for these children so that they can enjoy and they can live great lives and they can communicate and tell us what they need and all that good stuff. So I'm about halfway through that certification right now.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there any more stuff around here? I see an arts and crafts area. Maybe walk us through what this is right here.
Yes, so this is our rock wall, which the kids absolutely love. This is another thing where they can test their strength. It's a little more advanced than the climbing dome, so a lot of our older children like this. But the most fun they have, again, is crashing down. They love it. So it's just another crashing zone for our kids. But it really helps with knowing where their bodies are and strength and all that, and it's fun. It's not it's not something that they have to do, but it's a lot of times what we find is that children who are afraid to climb or who are afraid of heights or who need a little bit of help with strength, they see this rock wall and they're like, I'm gonna give it a go, So it's just really cool. Everything in this gym is about encouraging strength, independence, movement, that sort of thing, which I think is really special.
That's so cool.
So here is our arts and crafts room. So this is where we set out a lot of sensory bins and things for the kids. As you can see, this is the hallmark of this this room. The chalkboard. The kids love the chalkboard. It encourages them to practice their skills. It encourages them to be creative, to practice spelling, things like that. And the kids are really drawn to it because it's so big. So that's one of the things that is, I think, a hallmark in this building and this room. And then we also have all the craft supplies you could ever dream of. We've got our markers, our glue sticks, our construction paper, our scissors, and we also have art boxes that the kids can check out too that have even more of that fun stuff.
So I see around here it says art supply boxes and sensory bins may be checked out for free. So checked out, is that what you have for us right here?
This is our art box. So we keep these. We have about 7 of them. So every kid can have one at the same time if they want. But it's got the ultimate craft supplies. This is the stuff that we don't often keep back here because it does kind of get all over the floor and stuff. So This is for our master artists and our crafts, yes.
As a father of 4 children, all of this has been in my house, and all of it has been picked up and thrown away numerous times.
Yes,
Because it's disorganized.
This is the stuff that we found. We've tried over the years. We've tried to find ways to organize it and things like that. And this is the stuff that we just can't do anything with. So we came up with this art box idea, which is great because the kids, they love checking out the art boxes. They think it's a really cool thing to go up to the front and get something extra, you know. And then it also keeps it contained. So it's great. It works out.
That's so cool.
Yes.
So, Caitlin, this place is awesome, obviously. Like, you have so much care, and you do a great job. Is it only a play place? But like, what if I called you up and I was like, I want to have a birthday. You don't have like a birthday party room, do you?
Oh, I do. I've got
What?
it covered. Yes. Come with me and let me show you. So here is our party room, and this space has hosted so many parties and events. This space is designed for families and kids. We can fit so many little ones in here, but it gives us, as you can hear, you can't really hear anything out here. You can't, it's very separate, and it's perfect for those intimate birthday parties. But yes, we have several different birthday packages to fit every budget, to fit every timeline, to fit every age. So yes, birthday parties are our favorite.
What comes with the birthday party?
Yeah, so my packages are designed so that I can be as involved or as not involved as you want me to be. So there are packages that are cheaper where the party host, the mom and dad, would decorate. And then there are packages where I decorate and I provide the food and all that. You just tell me the theme and we roll with it. So I love those. I love decorating. We've done so many themes. We've done so many parties. Tell me the theme and we roll. It's one of my favorite things.
What has been the favorite party theme you've done so far?
Ooh, we actually had a Minnie Mouse party, and I did a balloon garland in the shape of an M. It was so cute. I was really excited about that one because the balloon garlands, of course I had to learn all this, you know, so balloon garlands have been one of those challenges that I feel like I finally mastered, and this was the first one that I actually made it into a shape, and I made it into an M, and it was so cute. It come together so well, and the family was great, but yeah, that one was probably the cutest that we've done. We've done a lot of cute ones though.
So, Caitlin, maybe there is someone out there watching this video, or you know, it's been a couple years and they're watching it. One of their kids have been diagnosed with something that is, to them, a life-changing event, right?
Yes.
And they're worried about taking them out in public, and they're watching this and they're going, wow, like this may be a spot where I can like actually like let my kid be, and like other people around me like won't judge me and I won't feel awkward.
Yes.
Speak to that family right now.
Yes. So first, what I would tell you is number one, it is okay to have those feelings. It's okay to share your grief. It's okay to sit with that for a while. Don't feel like you need to just keep charging ahead. And I also want to tell you, it's gonna be okay, but if you visit us, you're gonna find a village. All of my staff, myself included, everybody that's part of this amazing business, we have all been personally touched in some way. We have family members, we have friends, parents, we have somebody in our life that we love unconditionally who struggles with some of these diagnoses and some of these health issues and things like that. You won't find a place that is more accepting or more loving, because that's what this is. I mean, we have a lot of really cool equipment, we have a lot of cool toys, but at the very base of what this is a village, and I would love for you all to come be a part of it and just feel valued, feel included. You don't have to say sorry, you don't have to apologize. We will love you and your child regardless. So please come visit us.
That's so cool. I could feel the heart of what you have for this business behind that. That's so awesome. If someone's watching this and they want to find out about more of when you're open, where to follow you on social, how to book a birthday party, let us know. How can we do that?
Yes. So our hours, where we are at an event venue as well, where we have parties, our hours do vary, most specifically on the weekends. So you can find those hours posted on Google on our business page, as well as Facebook and Instagram. I post a schedule every Sunday, so you'll be able to keep up with us there. Our Facebook is We Rock the Spectrum Bristol, and then our Instagram is WRTS Bristol, and I am very active on both, so please follow us there. And then for booking information, for rental information, pricing, all that good stuff, you can find that on the website. It's www.werockthespectrumbristol.com.
That's so awesome. If you are watching this video and you haven't been here, you haven't had your birthday party here, you haven't experienced what it's like to come in here and play, shame on you, number one. But please come here, and remember, we're always trying to find business owners just like Caitlin to share their story, to let you know about supporting local business and what it means to a business owner like her. Okay, so we were leaving and I had to stop because I saw this right here. You have summer camps.
We do.
So tell me a little bit about the summer camps, and I'm gonna flip this around because you have really cool themes for each one of them.
Our summer camps run for 9 weeks. They start June 1st and they run Monday through Friday, 8 to 12, so it's 4 hours. We do games, movement, crafts, music, all kinds of things. And this year, we're also offering snacks and lunch as well, so you don't even have to worry about packing your lunch. But yes.
And how much is that again?
It is $150 plus tax for a week. And if you have additional children, like you have siblings, they will be $100. We have a sibling discount of $50. So you can sign up with a little bit of a discount for both of your children, or more of your children if you have them.
Is there a deadline to sign up?
So there is not a deadline per se. As long as you get on my roster the day before camp start, that's totally fine. But I will say that they do fill up really fast. So we start seeing them fill up around the middle of May. So if you're thinking about it, contact us, go on our website, book before the middle of May, because we start really filling up.
So tell me about the themes we have here.
Yes. So for the past few years, we have experimented with different themes, and we found, I'm bringing back some of the best, and I'm also adding a couple. Disney Fest, we have the best time. So that is where we do music, we do movement, we do games, we do crafts, all centering on your favorite Disney movies. So we sing Let It Go a lot, if that tells you anything.
Question, can I come and
Yes.
sing it with you?
Please.
Not me, I'm so sorry, someone else.
Yes.
Maybe me.
It's all I always joke about this. I don't know who has more fun at the end of the week. I don't know if it's my staff and me or the kids, because we really get into it. We love it. And then, of course, we've got Under the Sea for all of our kids who really like oceans and sharks and jellyfish and all that cool stuff. Builders Week is very popular. That is really based on creation with Legos, but we also do a lot of different team building activities and stuff during that one as well. And then Dino Quest, you're going to see here, it's on there twice, because that is by far our most popular theme. So we do it twice each year. We discover fossils. We do a lot of different really cool things, all with your favorite dinosaurs. So they're all with your T-Rexes and your Triceratops and all that good stuff. And then the zoology one, of course, is for our animal lovers. We try to hit all of the really popular animals, the really cool ones. That one's my favorite. I like that one a lot. Our superheroes camp is wonderful. We actually partner with our local police department and our fire department, and they actually bring out canines and police cars and fire trucks. So we have a lot of fun with that one, just because we get to see people out in the community, and the kids really love to interact with them. And then our farm, we have a lot of kids.
Tell me you have farm animals come out here too, because if
I
you're
wish
having
we
fire
did.
trucks.
We need to set a pen up right in the parking lot for our farm animals, right? I think that would be great. A lot of our kids really gravitate to farm life and farm animals, so that one's always popular. And then our newest theme is our Sensory Fest. This is for the sensory seeker. This is for the kids who love water, slime, sand, all that stuff. My staff's probably not going to work that one because they're going to have to clean up a lot. but I'm excited about it because it's going to be messy, but it's also going to be a time where the kids can really get into that seeking and they can really explore and they can just get messy in a controlled environment where they're also learning something. So yeah, we are so excited this year for our camps.
That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing that with us. If someone wants to register, how do they get signed up?
Yes, you can call, you can email, you can message our Facebook or our Instagram, but the easiest way is to go on our website, www.werockthespectrumbristol.com, and then there's a drop down that says services. Click that and then click camps, and that will take you to our camp booking page, and you can see all of this information. You can see how many spots are left and all that good stuff, and you can sign up as well.
That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank